Morning and welcome back to Smithy Walks Wales, or more precisely Smithy Walks the Wales Coastal Path. It's Sunday the 10th of April. My name's John Smith, I'm from Lidham St Anne's, and back in December I fancied walking the Wales Coastal Path. It's about 170 miles in total. So in February I did Chester to Bangor, first 5 stages, about 75 miles. Yesterday I went from Bangor on to Anglesey, finishing at Pentraeth Beach. Big long walk that. And today I'm back at Pentraeth Beach, and today it's stage number 7. We're going up to Amlych and we're going to pass through, where is it, Pentraeth, Marlborough, Point Linus, and then heading westwards, sorry, around the northeast corner of Anglesey over back to Amlych. I'm going to get the opportunity to pronounce badly a lot of Welsh words today, or Welsh place names. And what I do is I just record this in my phone. The only time I'm on it is at the start, and at the end when I go for a celebratory pint, just do wee videos on the phone, wee bit of commentary as I'm going along. And I'll have to mention Trails and Ales from Wales and Webby's Walks, both of them walking around Wales. Trails and Ales is, I don't know if he's finished already, he's done loads. Webby's behind me, but everybody does their videos in different ways. It's great watching them all. And I do lots of golf videos and also introduce myself on the tee, so I have to do the same with the walk. So I've got to go and introduce myself. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Wales Coastal Path. It's stage number 7 from Pentraeth Beach to Amlych. On the walk from Kirkintilloch in Scotland, Smithy! It's a nice wee footbridge. This is we're starting out from Pentraeth Beach. Have a look round over the salt marshes and the beach, and I think that's Pentraeth over there. That's the car park where we finished yesterday. Right, off we go. I'm just walking around the far side of Red Wharf Bay. It's absolutely massive. Go have a look around. Way over there is where I was walking yesterday. Now you come across the salt marshes. That's Pentraeth Beach car park where I finished yesterday. And so far just been walking further around the bay and back round, heading northwards now. So I'll get a wee bit of the logistics. Last night stayed at B&B, absolutely fantastic, the Sportsman's Lodge in Roscoff, and it's about a 10-minute drive to Amlych. Park the car there and get the bus down to Pentraeth, and you get about a mile walk back down to the beach. Isn't the greatest, takes a wee bit of time. And last night, I've just parked the car up at Amlych, so I'll pick it up back there. But I have to say, last night the head wanted to go to the pub. It's about 600 yards away, and the body ruled that out completely. No thanks. Hot bath, cup of tea, into bed to watch the Masters golf on TV. So that was me. That was a busy Saturday night. I'm getting too old. But yeah, last little look over the bay. Just been passing through Traeth Coch, past the Ship Inn. Looks a nice little pub, but it's a bit too early, not open yet. You look round the bay again. The beach, very popular spot here at Traeth Coch. Yeah, lots of people out. After you go past Traeth Coch, you rise up above and come through a few caravan sites, chalets, and a wee woodland walk brings you out onto this beach, sort of high up, and that's Pentraeth. Love saying that. Over there, you shot at the beach. That's the one that takes you way back. Red Wharf Bays round to the right hand side there. Plenty of people out on a Sunday morning. Coming down the road, approaching Pentraeth. Said a lot of people out on the beach today, but that looks like an ice cream place. I think it's time for an ice cream stop. That'll do me. Just a look back to Pentraeth as we're coming out of it. Oh, I love saying it, Pentraeth. I'll say it again. And then we're on the way to Marlborough now, heading up that way along the cliff path. This is a really nice cliff top walk between Pentraeth and Marlborough. Get the view here, dramatically up on high. Get back over, Pentraeth hidden in the to the right hand side, Snowdon up there. Look at this, some boys fishing down below. There he is. That's quite a dramatic. I don't know how you haul that one, but up from the sea. I just emerged from a stunning woodland cliff top walk as you come out of Pentraeth and go round the cliffs. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant. And as you're coming out of it now, you can just see Marlborough open into view. So that's a lunchtime stop there. We walk round to there soon. I just come round Pentraeth headland. Oh, that's the beach down there. Marlborough up there. Another lovely beach. There's a quick walk on the beach before I get to Marlborough. Brings you down onto those things. I'm not walking on those stones, but fortunately the tide's out. So walk along the sand. Better watch where I'm going and step in the water. I'll just stop for a wee break in Marlborough. And just had a whacking big ice cream. So we look at the ice cream shop over there and go see ice cream. 2 scoops for a £5. And when we say scoops, I think it was shovels. Tremendous. We'll look back from here, we can see the Great Orme and Puffin Island and Penmon where I was yesterday. And further over, still get snow in the mountains and Snowdonia. Right, we're going to head up to Point Dennis, the Lighthouse up there. It's not as touristy, we're heading out onto the more remote parts now, further north. Coming out of Marlborough, and this is Slightwee Bay. He's up there. Then I'm walking right round over there to that point over there. And further up from there, I just came up to Slightwee Beach. It's a big one. I'm walking along this trail. I don't know whether the path goes behind the beach or whether you're walking along it. I should be heading right round the headland. And this is me at the other side of Slightwee Beach. So walking around there. Wee cappy in the beach car park. Not too busy for a cup of tea. I'm walking around. We're going to be heading on. There's another beach over the next bit. I'm just going to film this wee walk down through the path for the Got and see what we can see at the end. I don't know what's coming up yet. Oh, isn't it exciting? Look down to the right on the beach. See what the view's going to be like round the corner. There we are, heading up that way. Climbing up a hill to avoid Dillis Beach. You go right round it, and it's quite steep, but this is the view back. That's Slightwee Beach. Marlborough, right along there. Lovely view. Well, I'll get snowed in if I can get closer. Yeah. Oh, they're nice. I'm just coming up the north side of the estuary at Dillis Beach. It takes you a long way up over the hills there. Along. Brings you down over the salt marshes. And we're heading back up. It's a long detour. Well, you can't go across the beach because there's a river running through, but yeah, it's a long way. I'm finally back at the coast again. That's a real slog round Dillis Estuary, and when you come off the estuary in the north side, you've got about a mile walk up a single track road, uphill, quite steep, and through a few fields to get back down to here. I think we're heading up the side of the fields at the moment. A few sheepies. Looking at this Dillis, it was built to provide food and shelter for shipwrecked seamen apparently. He's scanned back. Let's look down at a bay. I don't know the name of it. Looks rather nice. It's taking me up the hill, way up this bit. Back out again. Down the bay. Right. Oh god. Here we go. And this is the next moment. Finally see Linus Point, the lighthouse, and the far northeast of Anglesey. Oh, it's quite hilly. You walk along this grass, some gorse, etc. A wee bit up and down. I've just come over a very steep bit, but yeah, you come over that and then this hoves into view. Get in. All the trail's taking me down this way, but the lighthouse is up here. Oh, I can't come round here and not go for a look at the lighthouse. Lighthouse it is. Oh, here we are, Point Linus Lighthouse. Light coming on, still in operation. And that's where we'll come from. Down there today. Point Linus. I'll walk back round the way. Fascinated by this light, by the way. And if I can have a closer look, I think that's my destination, Amlych Port. Got the pints waiting for me at the moment. I'm just making my way back down to the main part of the path after the lighthouse. But look at this beautiful bay just in here. Looks lovely. Going to be passing it proper a wee bit closer so we'll get a better view in a few minutes. So that in there is Port, how do I pronounce it? Eilean or Eilean. That's really, really nice. Making my way back down from my lighthouse, coming back onto the path. Stunning this bit. And this is down in Port Eilean itself, looking back up at the lighthouse, or I just walked across there. Beautiful little bay, can't really see much down there. So we'll see if we can get a better view from here. Ah, it's better. There we go, a better view. Absolutely beautiful spot this. Just heading west towards Amlych Port now. So, sort of cliff top grassy walk. Last couple of miles now. These always seem to take the longest though. Oh. Right, this is the end of stage 7, end of the road for me today. It's Amlych Port. Today's stage. It says 18 miles in the guidebook. That doesn't take into account to walk up to the lighthouse. And then another mile walk from Pentraeth bus stop to down to the beach. So I'm climbing over 20. Certainly feels a lot more than that. Another tough stage. That's 20 miles in a row. Reason I did that was basically public transport. It's much easier to get the bus to and from Pentraeth. So I start and finish from there. Summary of today's stage, you go from Pentraeth to Pentraeth. That's a nice walk. As you're coming out of Pentraeth, the woodland cliff top walk's absolutely fantastic. Goes on for a couple of miles I think, and then the rest of the way into Marlborough passes some caravan sites. It's not as good. When you come out of Marlborough it's really nice again. Nice walk above the bay at Cligby. And following that though, you'll get the Dillis Estuary. Oh, it's a killer. It goes inland, it takes you away inland, it's not particularly inspiring. And when you're coming back up on the north side of the estuary, and you've got a steep walk up, as I said earlier, a single track road for a good mile or so. When you come back on the coastal part again, it's a lovely walk up to the lighthouse up the northeast side. And then once you come past after the lighthouse, when you're heading westwards towards Amlych Port, it's very roller coastery. You're up high, nice views, but the path's very fiddly, very stony, so not as good as the previous bit. So that's all from me today. All what's left is the customary beer. Thank you very much, good night. And this is the Adelphi Vaults at Amlych Port. Let's go in. Right, we're in the Adelphi Vaults, and it's a pint of Boddington this time, so cheers everybody.